Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!
I like that intro. It's nice. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Woo. Hey, Damon. Special guest stars, Jelly Roll. Dude, he's lost a bunch of weight recently.
He has.
Yeah.
There we got our old DM Rick's already got us. I forgot who it was. Hey, everybody.
Welcome.
Hi.
It's Thursday night. It's Reaper Live.
Favorite night of the week?
That's right.
Our favorite night of the week. That's right, Lauren.
Yeah.
Friday Eve.
Yeah.
Friday Eve. Reaper Live, the show we blend
Painting, gaming, and geek culture.
all together for...
Your viewing pleasure.
That's right.
Dang.
I'm
Lauren's
starting to
getting it.
memorize it.
This is Reaper Live. I'm Ron.
I'm John.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Reaper Live. Highest rated show on Twitch. If you don't believe us,
Just Google it.
just Google it or go to the library and search it up on microfiche.
Yeah.
You'll find it. You'll find it one way or the other.
Ooh, these comments are going fast.
Tonight on Reaper Live, special guest, Cheryl Ladd. The musical star. What? Google it. Google it.
Google it.
The musical stylings of Steely Dan. And who was the third one, old DM Rick?
Team Rick.
Betty White.
Let's go.
Betty White.
Please, Dr. Bob. I can do more than that just to show my age. Seriously. Yeah, just a row of card catalog cabinets. Yeah, so it's been 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like it's just going by so fast.
Yep. Always.
The days are just melting by. ReaperCon's getting closer and closer and closer.
Yep. Halloween's getting closer and closer and closer. My favorite holiday.
Yeah. And what was the thing that just happened Saturday? Wasn't halfway to Halloween because that was back in April or May.
Was it Summerween?
Summerween, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that was just
Summerween.
last Saturday.
Yeah.
My kid went to a Summerween party.
I have no idea. I've never heard of that. So
You've never heard of that?
Started where? Phineas and Ferb. Where did
yeah.
it start? Something like that.
Yeah, it's like a
That generation.
cartoon. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Essentially, it's summer Halloween.
got it.
Yeah.
Even though it should really be that halfway to Halloween should be more appropriate. But anyway,
Oh, Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls.
There it is.
Phineas and
Yeah.
Ferb, Gravity Falls,
Yeah, Adventure
same
Time.
thing. What's the
That
it's the
whole
same
era
thing.
of cartoons.
Yeah, that early 2000s Cartoon Network stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nazrock of our region. Cheryl Ladd, the hottest of the original Charlie's Angels. What's the temp here?
Too hot.
Only 90 something.
Too hot.
I mean, for June in Texas, it's not
Yeah.
that bad. Mid 90s.
Yeah, it's not bad for June, but
It's not bad.
still.
Did you put anything in your folder, by the way, before
I
we
didn't.
start? Okay.
I didn't.
Just
I
wanted
was
to make
full
sure.
of panic and stuff today.
Yep. Texas is just preheating.
It is a
Yep.
balmy June. Michael
Preheating,
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
We are just preheating.
Yeah.
Yes, Kara, Curly, Cartoon Network.
Yeah, there's been a few things over the past couple of weeks. We had Reaper Land last Friday after we announced our UK move. We haven't talked about that on here yet, so we have that happened, and then we have some Dungeon Dweller stuff updates. At least I do.
Yeah, we did
on
a-
my end,
Oh, okay.
and that's about it. And
let's-
ReaperCon stuff.
Let's start with the UK move.
Okay.
You may want to take that?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Lauren, you want to take over this one?
I was
Yeah,
like-
Cheryl Ladd was not one of the originals Charlie's Angels. She
Unfortunately,
was
yeah.
after there's Farrah, Kate Jackson, and throw it up there. Come on. Farrah Fawcett, Kate Jackson, and oh my God, what's her name?
Lucy Liu.
No, not Lucy Liu. Anyway,
Maybe for her.
Cheryl Ladd replaced Farrah Fawcett. Jacqueline Smith. Thanks, so LDM Ray. Yeah, I think Cheryl Ladd replaced Farrah Fawcett when she left, when she got too big for her britches and left the show. But Cheryl Ladd was an adequate substitute.
All right.
Yeah. Well, she didn't die because that's not why she left Charlie's Angels. But she. Wait. What?
Charlie's
We are
Angels podcast
really
happening right now.
It's not a Reaper Live. Charlie's Angels. Anyway, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, UK.
So go to start back. I'm just going to stop reading the comments.
From
Tell us
all the
about that
details
thing.
that I personally know is that the UK has pretty much stopped accepting orders. We are fulfilling any orders that come through the website here at the U.S. warehouse, obviously. And he sent all of the stuff to the new place?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
I don't think so.
I don't have much of the like behind the scenes details, unfortunately. So.
Yes, I know that he had a welcoming party last Thursday, grand opening kind of a thing, where it just got finished, and he invited a bunch of people to come out, and they had dinner and showed off his new warehouse and all of his machines and everything like that. He posted a bunch of photos about it, and we're in the process of moving all the stuff over, shelves and product and all that stuff to get it all set up. Once it arrives, he's going to set it all up, and then I'm assuming we're going to be doing some testing to see, testing VAT systems and ordering systems and making sure that the orders print correctly and the systems are all
Linking up.
Yep.
linking up. And I think Dave said on Reaper Land that he expects it to be towards the end of the summer, like I think end of. I can't
Remember,
remember.
Dave says
End
second
of
week of
July.
July is when the goods will be moved.
Yeah, end of
Okay,
July.
well,
Yeah,
I'll make sure
second
that's-
week in July is when the stuff plans to be moved, and then we expect a little bit more to kind of test things to make sure everything is up in the air, with VAT and all that stuff, and then we'll probably do a big restock, see what he's short on, and then fulfill all the new stuff, get the shelves restocked, and then do a kind of a big EU opening. I
It's a
guess.
thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be a thing.
Yeah, because I know he was trying to whittle down some of the numbers just to make sure the move is a little bit more easier on packing up and getting the shelves.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like if we knew now what we didn't know then, or if we whatever, what I'm saying, we things would probably be a little different. But unfortunately, with all the stuff going on with Brexit and everything, things changed.
Yep.
I think this will be a good move, and I think hopefully everyone will be, hopefully our European and British customers, UK customers will be very happy with the.
Yeah.
And we do want to say thank you to the UK for hosting us for the last 10 years or however long it's been. Wonderful hosts, wonderful country to let us open our warehouse over there. So thank you to all the people in the UK.
And my understanding, I believe the government let us out of our lease early, I think, because I think it was supposed to go all the way until October or something like that. And so I think they let us get it out of it early.
I'm
Is
not
that- is
exactly
that
sure
what I
about
heard?
that, but no. Well, we had just a regular lease with a warehouse over there, and that was just our landlord. But I believe we didn't let us out early. I don't think.
Oh, I thought
I
it
don't
was.
think Dave would know all the details. He can
Yeah.
talk about a Reaper Land
Reaper
tomorrow.
Land.
But thanks to Kit for running the warehouse for all these last several years. He was kind of doing it kind of on his own with a little bit of help from a couple of people in his family. So thank you, Kit, for running the warehouse for as long as you did. We really appreciate it. And hopefully things will look really good here in the future. So there we go.
And I think we might have a better promo situation going on in the UK.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah,
Because essentially he has the equipment to be able to print the promos. So I guess we don't have to do them ourselves and then ship them to him. He should be able to get them
Right.
at the same time, right?
possibly so.
I'm assuming. I'm just doing that right on. I just brought that up just now. That's all.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We will see. We will see what happens.
So we expect towards the end of the summer to be. You'll probably hear about it at the end of the summer, when things are kind of up and running. Probably right before ReaperCon. It was my expectation.
We shall see.
Yeah.
So yes, we're invading.
We're
a little
invading.
north of Normandy, but yeah. So there's that. So that's cool and that's good. What else?
Dave said
Dave is
yes.
answering questions in chat. All right. Let's talk about. Well, do we just want to say that you want to go and do the 15 after drawing?
Yeah. Even though we're 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go and do it.
All right, let's do it.
That part will stay on target.
Yeah.
All right.
That part won't be late.
I gotta draw them real quick. It's open, so you got 5 seconds before
Yeah.
I open it up.
So while John's drawing some names, just a little small website update. We've been doing some more tagging, some more name fixing, making sure things are capital and everything. I think I've done most of the 7,000s and 30,000s the first round.
The
and then
small
we're gonna go back again later. But I'm just trying to get a big old list of every single tag that we have to try and get some of that stuff done.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna write that down.
That's been a thing. You've been on that for a
Yeah.
little while.
Yeah, just about every lunch break, I just sit there, and if I don't have to go to the dogs, I just look through and I just find some cool stuff. Trying to go over, some of the minis that maybe we can do another contest again, and I'll be on equal footing of Ron.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You're way beyond me now.
Oh no, I'm not. You pull up the metal stuff and bam, instant.
The apprentice is now the master. You're gonna cut me in half with your lightsaber. I don't think I could keep up with you now.
For anybody that's new here, you might see everybody typing in #free in the Twitch chat. This is Twitch chat only, not YouTube or Facebook if you're on Facebook. This is to enter into a giveaway, and which we're about to do the drawing for right now.
Ooh,
so these are the first 5. We have Troy Biz 69,
Hyper Bunny,
Hypo, Bow Splitter,
Cosmic Flood 13.
and Trash.
Woo!
Trash-O-Rama.
We know when it's rigged then.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you see your names up there and we said your names, you have to do exclamation point claim.
And then do 10 push-ups.
Yeah, and then do 10 push-ups. This is for a $20 gift card, and this is episode number 251. So if you follow the directions in chat there that Quindy just posted, you'll be able to email giveaways@reaper.com with episode 251.
Troy.
Okay,
And-
so we are on track for our drawings now.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Troy. Oh, yeah.
Sarducci
pull
said
it
it
up
was raining in Houston, flooding in Houston, storms in
Ooh.
Houston. We had a little bit of a little tiny storm roll through here yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday
Yeah, it came
David was
quick.
David was out there forklifting a bunch of stuff
Got
out.
caught.
He got caught in the rain.
Yeah, Rod was out there, and I saw him. He got caught. It was Rod or Ruben, I don't remember who it was. Got caught on the forklift. So there you go. There's weather talk for Reaper Live. We could use some more rain.
Oh, we
Okay, now we're
could.
done. Let's see. John, you said you had a Dungeon Dweller update.
On my end, so mold making wise, I only have, last I checked, 2 molds left to make for production. I know we already started production on the miniatures and stuff. We're trying to stay ahead of that because I think we want that stuff to be done so when the books arrive, we can just kind of start shipping. And so I think 3D printing's pretty far along as well,
Pretty good.
to my knowledge. But on the mold making part, that's really exciting. I got the
that's great.
update this week. They said, "Hey, you should only have 2 more left." I was like,
Ooh,
"Sick."
yeah.
That's awesome.
That's right. And if the books get here first, which they're not even at the printer yet, but we're working on it. If the miniatures are done before the books get here, and you're a miniatures only backer, we're gonna go ahead and ship that stuff. There's no reason to hold it.
Yep.
We will go ahead and ship that stuff. So we've got another. What?
Sorry, trash. I've been
making
making mold in my
mold
fridge for years.
I forgot what I was going to say. Whatever. Oh, we have another update tomorrow for DDRPG.
Ooh.
I promised a second update.
Ooh.
So back-to-back updates, and I recommitted to getting back to the bi-weekly updates. So because we really got off that really bad once we moved, and everything just got thrown to hell.
Yeah, for DDRPG or no, for North Texas RPG Con, you put together a bunch of the miniatures, so you can show those off too. I'm assuming.
Yeah. We did show those off last week on the update.
Oh, on the update.
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually did an update. Things are moving along really, really well. Just gotta get wrapped up. I was working on it before I came over here. I was working on some one of the adventures for DDRPG. So
Yeah, the minis are looking good.
Really close, really close to getting finished on this thing. Let's see what else. Anything else, Lauren? Do you have anything fun you want to?
Not for DDRPG, unfortunately.
anything?
Yeah. Well, I have for the ReaperCon stuff. I have some of the stuff that
We
we
have,
can talk
we
about.
have ReaperCon stuff we
Yeah.
could talk about. We have what else do you want to talk about besides ReaperCon?
The voting for the 4th community challenge is up right now. It should end tonight at midnight, 11:59, I think, is when it ends. I could be wrong. I have to double check that. But if you go to the command in chat right there that Quindy says, that WooBox link, that will take you to the voting. So if you haven't voted yet, click on that link and head on over to the contest page, and you'll see.
Is that the one with Isabel and Rufus?
Yeah, Isabella and Rufus.
Yeah.
So you can go look at all the entries and vote all the ones that you like. And then, just head on over to the contest page. And we'll announce the winners probably tomorrow during Reaper Land. And then I'll post about them after Reaper Land, I'm assuming.
All right.
I have to double check the times, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
So many good dogs there.
Yeah.
So many.
Ta-da. So there's voting on that. So that's up.
Let's see. Who? Troy Biz asked if he backed for the hardback or the physical books. Was that what you asked about? Do you get the? What did you say?
Was it
Ask again, Troy.
Yeah. Is
Troy
it if you get the hardback, do you get the digital? Was that the question?
Yes.
Okay.
If you ordered physical copies, you do get the PDFs. Yes. And if you ordered the collector's box, you get everything. Right.
Everything.
Except for the a la carte stuff that you have to add separately, like the the slime and the God, I'm just drawing a blank. The monstrous menagerie. That's a separate thing you have to add on by itself.
Real quick, Dr. Bob asked a quick question, John. How many minis can you get per mold before you have to remake it?
It just depends.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different than metal molds. The CO-Cast is silicone molds, so they're a little bit more fragile. It also just depends on how dangerous the mold is. Like if it has a bunch of sharp points on it, it's not going to last super long. You can get quite a bit. It ranges. So you can get hundreds to thousands to hundreds of thousands.
A base.
Oh yeah, you could probably run that forever. It probably won't go bad for a long time.
But like if you did a 2247 Angus Stormhand.
Yeah, yeah, it'll go bad pretty quickly. So
that's a figure that's an old story. It's an old metal figure that Al Perry, when he was working, he was like, "Tell Sandy she needs to challenge us in our mold making. We can do crazy stuff. Tell her to do whatever she wants to do." So Sandy, what she did, she put this guy's arm right in front of his body. So there's this gap between the body and the arm. Yeah. And Al said, "Why did Sandy do this for him?" Well, you said.
You said
and
to challenge.
Al made it work. I'm not sure what the state of that mold is these days, but we wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, you could do
guess
it.
you could.
You could do it. It's
just because you can.
Yeah, doesn't mean you should.
Exactly.
You'll end up just spending all your time mold making, but you can get quite a bit depending on the model.
Yeah, some are just a little bit more challenging than others.
Yeah, I had Kevin go through the Masters storage area the other day and pick out 5 old classic metal figures from Dark Heaven. I made a long list of figures, but we picked out 5 metal figures that aren't in plastic anywhere else to put into Bones USA production.
Got it.
So
Nice.
we're gonna start adding stuff.
Good to hear.
Into the line. I know there's a long list. I mean, everything eventually we'd want to, but
Sold.
I've also been hassling Ron on a couple of figures that I personally wanted to see. One of them you get to see during ReaperCon.
Ooh.
hopefully
Hopefully.
the one we talked about yesterday.
No. The one for the. Yeah.
The one you wanted, the one you really want.
Yeah.
Mike Brock. Hi, I'm super excited for my first ReaperCon. Hurry up, August. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one.
That one.
Yeah, so Kevin was working on that today.
Yeah.
So Lauren's talking about the secret figure we're doing for the vendor promo, the vendor
Yes.
punch card promo. Every year when you come to ReaperCon, somebody explain the vendor punch card thing.
So every year when you go to ReaperCon, we have obviously the vendor hall, and all you have to do is go around the vendor hall, check out the booths, maybe talk to them, maybe purchase something. But we have a punch card, and when you visit the booth, they punch the little punch card, and when you get all of them, almost like a bingo
Grand
card.
Prix kind of thing.
Yeah,
bingo card.
Yeah, once you get one of those, you just turn it in, and you get a mini.
Maltex.
Yeah.
And then, you get a cool mini.
Yeah.
This year, we're talking about doing away with the vendor card as a physical item and doing just a digital version of this.
Yeah.
That hasn't been worked out yet.
Yeah,
But regardless,
we have something.
yeah, we have a cool mini, and Kevin's been sculpting it. He finished it today. Did he show it to you?
He didn't know.
Okay.
Okay.
He finished it. He's going to test print it, I think, tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday. But I said, I asked him, hopefully by Wednesday we'll have a physical copy to show off in the production meeting.
That one's gonna be fun.
So next
cool.
episode, you'll see it.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully
That's
so.
what that
yeah.
means.
Yeah, if
Assuming everything works out. And
everything works
everything's
out.
nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's cute. It's cool. It's neat.
Speaking of ReaperCon, there's a ton to talk about, I guess, right? So you got 4 days left. 4 to order your shirt. So your ReaperCon shirt. So you will get one of these with your 4-day pass. If you buy a 4-day admission pass to ReaperCon, you will have a pre-order shirt, but that ends in 4 days. So you have to get your 4-day pass, your 4-day badge before June 30th
You are correct.
to get your shirt.
You are correct, sir.
You can buy your shirt. You can buy your badge after June 30th, but you won't have the pre-order shirt.
Yeah.
So you have 4 days left, and I'll put out a news announcement tomorrow. 3 days left, and then I'll put it on all our socials as well. But I'm assuming most people that the news announcement will be sent to the people that have 4-day passes already, so it's irrelevant. But I'll put it on all of our social media. So 4 days left. So
Yep.
get it now.
So yeah, if you're coming to ReaperCon, you already have a 4-day badge. You're getting this shirt. So
Yep. You put it in your question when you got your 4-day pass.
if you don't turn in your shirt size or you don't put in your thing, then I don't know. You may not get a shirt. So.
And then while you're there, you can get one of these, your Nutbuck shirt.
Yep.
I love that shirt.
I already ordered mine. It's on its way.
Okay.
So got mine. And then go ahead and get the Cult of Burgundy wine while you're
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Kara did the Cult of Burgundy wine shirt, and Gene did the Nut Buck shirt, and then
There's all last year's.
and then
Paint Club.
Brian Podell did the ghost shirt.
These are the Paint Club shirts too.
Kara did those as well.
Classic. But yeah, go ahead
Do
and
we
get
got
A lot
your,
of cool stuff.
Do we get the Puppy Pennies shirt?
Yes, puppy. No, we don't actually. Nope. There's no puppy.
I didn't do a
shirt.
puppy shirt. Do we want that? Do y'all want that? I can put that up there.
Mm.
I'd like to know, do you guys like the text under the image, or do you just want the image?
That's a good
We
question.
can do it both ways.
And anybody that's listening that ordered a Greenwood Inn shirt, you guys can wear this on Friday at ReaperCon. I'll put out a news announcement as well for anybody that ordered it. Everybody's going to be wearing this on Friday, so we can all wear it the same day.
Oh, that's good to know.
So-
I didn't know that.
I brought it up about a week ago to people, and they were like, "Oh, it's a good idea." So I'm saying it here first.
There we go. There's the announcement.
So
Wear your-
Friday we'll be wearing our Greenwood Inn shirts if you ordered one.
Are we gonna do like a group photo?
Maybe, because we do the costume contest on Friday. So when we do a group photo there, but I guess we could try to do a group photo of ReaperCon.
You'll
It's
do
kinda
like
difficult.
a little. You'll do like a little meetup. You'll be like,
Yeah.
everybody meet up
Yeah.
at like 1 a.m. Not 1
Yeah.
a.m.
Trash, there's a reason why it's called Greenwood Inn. Just
Ooh.
saying. I mean, not that I think Greenwood looks like a squirrel, but it's kind of an homage to the great Ed Greenwood. Let's see. What else?
ReaperCon.
We got-
Pseudo Ludos. We brought it up last time and the time before that we thought that Ludo was up in the air and that he might not be able to make it to ReaperCon. So we put out a call for Pseudo Ludos. I got quite a few. Pegasus, Lana Tesler, Dr. Bob, a couple other people reached out. So those are all slotted in. Plus the volunteers, the leaders are still there. So we will still have those. And we got good news. Ludo will be able to make it to ReaperCon.
Fantastic.
So
Woo!
our friend Ludo will be there.
Can you do like John? Can you program like music into your encoder thing there
Yes.
so that we can have cool
Sound effects?
Like cheering.
music and stuff?
Yes, I
yeah,
can.
we need music. We need splash music.
All right, I will work on that.
Okay. Dr. Bob did ask, are we going to do the Pez stuff again?
That is not on the schedule this year that I've seen.
Yeah,
We might
the
add
gummy
it
bear
into the
stuff
future.
is going on, but I don't think the Pez thing is. That's kind of
I know there's the unofficial golden maggot going around.
yeah. Kara she brought that up here in chat just a while ago. That'll be the special thing that she can. I guess she's already talked about that. Have we talked about it on Reaper Land at all? Or Reaper
What?
the Golden
The
Maggot?
Gold Maggot.
I brought it. Can't remember where I talked about it.
She and Quindy are going to be. Quindy's on here. She can talk about it too, and so is Kara. They're gonna. It's a special award that they're going to give out to a certain entry at ReaperCon, so they can explain it a little bit better than I can. But it's a cute little trophy. The Golden Maggot. Don't call it a Golden Slug, because as we all know, slugs don't wear crowns, right? So, but maggots, golden maggots do.
Yeah, I got the.
So cute.
This is the trophy for it.
There is only one.
Only one.
Like the Highlander. There's only one.
And this is it's called the Golden Maggot. And let me see right here. The Judge's Choice Award given to an entry that toes the line between creepy and cute, along with considering standard painting quality and techniques. So
Yeah. Quindy and Kara are going to be doing this. So their definition of creepy and cute, that is up to them.
creepy and cute toes the line
And
between creepy and
who
cute.
knows what they're thinking. So we don't know. It'll be a big surprise to everyone else. So we got it approved by the MSP administration team of Michael Proctor, Allison Liu, and Debbie Lewis. So
I guess I'll make a news update
it's a
about
thing.
that then.
It's a thing. Could
there
be
you
a
go.
silkworm maggot.
Yeah.
So okay. So there's that.
Yeah.
Let's before we continue, you want to do another drawing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we hit
Perfect
it.
timing, actually.
Dr. Bob, don't ask me. Ask Kara and Quindy about that. About scaring away the silver.
So we got Iffy. Iffy Paints. New and Coed. I got you, Lauren.
Yeah, thank you. Old DM,
22.
22.
Lazoral.
Sarducci.
And Sarducci. We need an exclamation point claim for the people that we just said your names. That if you see your name on the screen here, a Exclamation point, claim to claim. Old DM22, you are the last one. This is episode number 251. So just follow the instructions that you see in chat. This is episode 251. We're climbing up. And there you go.
There we go. Okay.
Let's go.
So excited to have Ludo back.
Yeah, we all cheered when we heard that. He
Yeah,
brought it up
that's
in the meeting.
Great news.
Yeah, he sent me the email and said, hey, I got good news. I'll be there.
The Hobby Hijinks is a huge part of ReaperCon, and Ludo. It's really kind of neat to see how Hobby Hijinks has grown over the years. Cheryl used to do it for a while, and then Ludo stepped in and started doing it, and just has been growing and growing and growing. And he's done such a great job growing the Hobby Hijinks and turn it into such a great event for ReaperCons that we're so pleased to hear that he's coming back for ReaperCon 2025. So thank you, Ludo, for coming back and saving our asses.
Yeah, last year I did a little interview with Ludo, and he sent me a bunch of pictures of the first year that he ran Hobby Hijinks, which I believe was, what year was it? I can't remember.
Was it 18?
I think so. But he sent me a bunch of old pictures of like the first one that he ran. And I thought it was pretty cool because then he took a big picture of what it is now, and there's a stark difference.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and last year we had the photo booth, so he brought a bunch of people in through the photo area. So they did a big conga line, and as they were going through, our photographer was taking pictures of everybody going through. So there's a ton of pictures of people like walking through.
Yeah.
the set,
I remember they did a conga line one year during one of the streams we were doing at the show.
And they came behind
That's
us.
fun.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Pocketland was part of the first. That's awesome. Mike Brock's answer question. He said, how do I enter the contest in chat for future? So right now it is only on Twitch. Just the way that the bot works, it only pulls from the Twitch API. And so it's only in the Twitch chat. So if you want to enter, you head on over to our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Reaper Miniatures, and you can enter there. So.
Pat Chambers, great question. Are the 623 releases going to be available for purchase soon? Are they not on? Easy way to find out, easy way to fix.
Yep.
So
We'll
the
check
answer is
that out real
yes.
quick.
How about tonight? How about they'll be
Yep.
on tonight?
623?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm seeing if they're on here. I don't know which ones those are.
If they're available for 623.
Oh, it's the Chaos Champion. The Chaos Champion, the female Chaos Cultist, the Dark Elf Assassin, and Tharnix Shadeborn? Tharnix? So those 4, I believe.
And they're not on, huh?
Ron's gonna definitely look
Welcome
into
to-
that, and
Welcome to hashtag not professionals
Yeah.
on Reaper Live.
yeah, Ron's gonna look into it, and we are definitely going to
Easy
make
peasy. If
sure.
they're not on, we'll get them turned on if the date is 623.
Yep, they're all
And it
packaged
says
and ready.
623. Should be ready to go.
All right.
Yep. Oh, well.
Thanks, Chambers.
Yeah, Cranky Dog, we're doing quite a few of the old freebooter pieces here in June and July. And then they'll ease back in August and then pick up again in October. We have a lot of cool stuff coming out, Reaper native stuff coming out here pretty soon.
Yep.
We have some new Pathfinder, officially licensed Pathfinder pieces coming out in August and in October. And a lot of really cool ReaperCon stuff coming out for ReaperCon and in September. So there's a bunch of neat stuff coming out. ReaperCon's going to have a lot of really cool stuff.
It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah. And, sorry.
Go ahead.
Were you going to say something?
No.
So this year, I thought it'd be a cool thing to do for, how we have the projectors at ReaperCon. So we had the idea of doing, I got this idea from weddings. So a lot of weddings will have QR codes on the table, and you scan it, and then when you take pictures using that QR code, it sends it to a collective photo group. So all the photos get dumped into a single folder, a single bulletin board or whatever, right? And so I thought that would be a cool idea for ReaperCon this year. So we'll have QR codes everywhere on all the tables and little standees and things like that. So when you scan it, it'll be in the folder, I'm assuming, and we can put it in there. I'll put it in there, a little piece of paper.
Yeah.
But when you scan it and take a picture, it'll add it to this board right here. And so you can see ReaperCon 2025. These are just test pictures that I had. But you can see they'll pull up like this, kind of like in a little message board. But the cool thing is that they can be put into a slideshow. So I can put this onto the projectors like this. So when they start to loop, they can cycle through and it'll have your text. So if you put text on your photo that you take, it'll show up on the left there. So if you want to type something, it'll show up there.
Trash.
So, what do you say? Oh, swapping the QR codes to his Venmo account. So, it'll cycle through these, and we'll have this up. So if you're in the main hall, you can see that QR code up at the top. You can scan that. It'll open up your camera, and then you can take pictures to add it to the bulletin board, and it'll show up here. And then you can also like it if you want. You can give it little likes and things like that, so you can see what everybody else is doing. Also, they have to be pre-approved because we don't want people taking inappropriate photos and putting them up, and then they just show up on the projector. So they have to be approved, which I have to do. But that's easy. I'll just do it every so often. Every couple of hours, I'll go through and start approving them so they can update the slideshow. So cool idea.
I'm gonna need 1,000 pictures of Zeus. Thank you, and any other dog that's attending.
And then that way, this helps me because now all the photos are dumped into a single place, so I can just mass download them and I have them there. So I don't have to go on people's Facebooks and Twitters and Instagrams. And so we'll still have a hashtag, so you can still upload pictures via hashtags and stuff like that, so we can share them online. But before, I would take my own photos and then put them onto the albums on ReaperCon's Facebook page and things like that. So all those pictures are in albums. This will be a lot easier because now we can collectively gather all of our photos that way.
Yep.
And then also share them online. Woo woo. So that's a cool idea.
Someone had a question about one of the bases, and I unfortunately didn't get to read it in time before it disappeared.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was something about something depth of 74035, and then it disappeared before I can continue reading.
Oh, good idea.
I don't
Pocket
know.
lint, probably. If I had to guess.
Oh.
If it's a picture of a
Pocket Lint asked, would
not.
this qualify for that photographer ribbon?
I don't see why it wouldn't.
I don't see why I wouldn't either. You just got to prove that you took the photo.
Yep.
Right? Which
Pocket lint. Would any of you happen to know the depth of the recess base is 7435? That's that's the one that is up in North Texas.
Yeah.
And the 50 millimeter.
the depth. No.
Oh, like underneath?
The
Oh, the recesses.
Yeah.
So the little lip, right?
millimeter or two? It's not very deep.
It's not very deep.
It's not very deep at all.
Sorry, we're just catching up on chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you bought the ribbons for this year? Who's in charge of ribbons this year?
Bonita bought them
Bonita.
today.
Yeah.
Bonita.
She did them. She made the order today.
Oh, hey.
Yep.
Speaking of the ribbons.
Yes. So
Yeah, okay.
she ordered a bunch of ribbons. It'll be a surprise which ones we show you guys.
You want me to show top-down stuff for
Yeah.
ReaperCon?
I'll say we got some stuff if you want to show some of that stuff off that kind of involves with ReaperCon.
Sorry.
We got some of the paints
Yeah.
that we can show off over there.
Here you go.
Bonita gave us another little sneak peek of some of those.
Yeah, so you have the Reaper Bucks. We showed those off last time.
Yep. The puppy pennies.
Let me make sure. I got to put my microphone on. There we go. Yeah, this is the 300 and the 100s. So if you haven't seen these yet, oh, sorry. I'm slowly out of focus.
Reaper Bucks.
But it's the 300 and the 100. Just like the shirt. We were going to talk about the paints, right? Is that what you
Yes,
wanted?
the paints.
Yes, the
Yep.
paints. Make custom mech for faction fan. Wait,
What?
I'm sorry. I'm reading chat real quick.
Custom merch for factions. Fans make up their own in their campaigns. Yeah, good question. We don't know. Let's table that one for later. So
Write it down.
there's
We'll come back to
Ifriti Orange, Precious Jade, and
Witchlight Violet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have this. I got something else new. Real quick. It's this.
Yeah, his little
Boom.
wet palette.
Got a wet palette.
So this is the purple right here. And then we have the, what was the green called?
Precious Jade.
Precious Jade.
And he's gonna do like
Yeah.
little swatches right there, and then
Fruity Orange?
yes,
Pretty orange. It's like John's been watching painter videos or something.
so
Watching people's
good.
painters stream for the last 5 years, I guess.
This is actually a cool test because I'll talk about it more on Reaper Land tomorrow. It's just a bunch of camera stuff. But I've been trying to figure this solution out for about a month now, and I finally figured it out. I'll talk about it on Reaper Land tomorrow if you're interested. But there you go. I don't want to bore anybody, but
Yeah.
it's just camera stuff. And then, what are the other 3 colors that you see there?
Those are the Sullenhall Glow colors.
Glow or UV reactive?
Sorry, UV reactive.
UV reactive.
My apologies. UV reactive.
Yeah.
Technically.
So there's no coverage to those, right? They go on top of.
Yeah.
Bonita's probably planning her computer screen at home right now.
Yeah.
She should be here to talk
Screaming.
about this. These are UV reactive. So
Yes, UV reactive.
and these are very limited, very limited. So they're going to be a first come first serve only because they're expensive to produce and we don't have a lot of material. So I think we're only going to make a triad, a few dozen triads of this, and once they're gone, they're gone. They are experimental colors. They will not be part of the upcoming line. And they once you brush them on, I mean, we've seen all these images that we've been posting the last few weeks or putting up here on the stream
Yeah.
of UV reactive fluorescent type stuff. Yeah.
I have one to show when I get back to the
Yeah.
desk.
Yeah, Bob and Julie. How Bob and Julie? UV, you good? We can use our scorpion lights. Yes. You can sort of put these on top of your figures and they'll fluoresce under black light.
Yep. And it is gorgeous.
It's cool. It's really cool.
The blue one, especially. The blue one's
this one.
actually the white one. Yes, in the middle.
Which is blue. Yellow is green and pink is black. No, I don't know.
But when it glows, it'll be blue.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it'll
this white.
fluoresce blue. Again, Bonita's punching her computer screen at home going, no, you idiot, shut up.
Bonita's been really trying hard,
Yes.
using different materials, making sure she can produce the best that she can.
Yes.
Yeah, these are very thin. I was messing around with them right before the show. You can see this pink here. I just did one layer, and it is
Do
very
you have a
thin.
black light over there?
No, I
No.
do not.
And then she took the
Yeah, these aren't for coverage. They're not for coverage. Put them on top of your existing colors, and then put them under black light, and you'll see what they do. They're just fun. They're experimental. They're not intended to be,
yeah, they're not something that's like super official. It's just kind of
It's a fun thing. It's
testing.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super experimental, fun MSP. Will they blend? I mean, as good as anything, I guess, Dr. Bob. They're thin. They're super thin.
Yeah, they're super thin. They feel like a wash almost. So
But they will. You can mix them with other paints, and I don't know if again they're really new. So whether you take them with a full coverage paint and then put it on, blend those with something with these, I don't know what the result's going to be. It's experimental. It's just fun.
When she gets a couple more paint jobs done, she's been painting the Ghost iconic, and she's been painting one more with these paints, and they're really nice. Like I know I say this, you can't really see it right now, but especially that blue. That blue is.
It looks really cool under a black light. Yeah.
It's like.
So John is painting with these. I see you're putting the Afridi orange on the ogre's hands, and the coverage looks fantastic.
let's see. I just did a quick little coat there.
Looks good.
When it dries, you'll see. But
These are I don't know, what do you call these?
ta-da.
New they're I don't know what to call these.
Secrets.
Secret pants.
Yeah. They're part of this secret.
They're part of that secret.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just wait and see. Now these 3 particular colors, by the way, they are also ReaperCon exclusives. I say ReaperCon exclusives. We're only producing them for ReaperCon, meaning whatever's left we'll put online afterwards. But these will not be available after ReaperCon.
Yeah. What we got.
We have other cool colors that are coming out, but these 3 particular ones. Now, and I don't think you're missing out if you don't get these paints, because we have some upcoming colors that are going to be very close to these. But these, let's just say these 3 are 3 that didn't make a cut for a specific list we're working on. I'm just talking in circles here. Never mind.
They are gorgeous, though. I really
They
do
are
like that Witchlight Violet a lot.
Is this the one that Bonita painted on right here?
I don't think it is. I think that's just the badge.
That's just the
This
badge?
is the badge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bonita took the UV reactive blue, right?
Yeah, it was the blue.
And she painted over that badge, John. She
Oh,
painted,
did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the edges and all the light areas that look like it's glowing in the image, she actually painted over that with fluorescent, that UV reactive blue, and then she put a black line on it, and it was cool.
It looked pretty sick. It
really,
was
really
awesome.
We need to get a black light over for the next session so we
Yeah.
can sort of show you
Okay.
how these things
Yeah,
look.
she accidentally left the black light at her house when she was testing the paint, so that's why I didn't have it today.
So one thing we're
unfortunately.
talking about doing is actually buying some little bitty like chain key.
little
God
bitty
almighty.
black light flashlights.
Yeah, that you put in your keychain. Keychain size
Keychain, yeah.
blacklight flashlights. For little, like when you take it to ReaperCon, if you want to switch you can just glue it on there and.
So you can
that
see
kind of
see as you're painting. So you
Dr.
can see as
Bob?
you're painting what's going on.
Said get a black light and a mirror ball and a
Let's
fog
do
machine.
it. Let's do it.
It's funny because I think we have all those things.
Trash, you're right. Brian Podell, Askren will be at ReaperCon.
Oh, he will?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's coming to ReaperCon. He's gonna be on Artist Alley. He's got a cool. I don't know if y'all have seen his stream, but he's got a cool print he's working on to sell at his
Oh,
booth.
well, if he wants to be on stream, he'll come on and maybe he can draw some stuff.
I'll let him know.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, this is the badge, by the way. If you haven't seen it. I was just putting Mr. Forescale here because this badge is huge.
It's bigger than
bigger than
previous
most
badges. Yeah,
the previous years.
we got a different supplier this year.
Yeah, it's bigger.
It's a bigger, thicker badge.
It's thicker.
Yep.
You hear that?
Yes.
It's thick.
You can spank someone with that. It's pretty thick. Pretty
Yep.
fat.
And so, yeah.
What else we got
So
over there?
Reaper Harley has already ordered her black light. Reaper Harley, I hope your foot's feeling okay.
And then I have a few things over
You
here.
know what? Kara Curley just brought up a good point.
Yeah.
Will the ribbons fit on the badge?
Oh, that's a good
Yeah, they're going to
question.
be. The badge is going to
know what?
dwarf the ribbons.
I have
actually
one.
this year. So normally they're to the width of the ribbon almost.
Yeah.
Or the badge. This year John's going to show you
In real time.
in real time. So
I got,
ribbons.
Which
and
ones you earned,
badges.
John?
Surveyor.
So it doesn't really dwarf it. I guess it still fits pretty
It's
well.
a pretty nice size.
It's pretty close.
It will fit the,
About
like
as
you
good
said, the
as big as the-
oversized.
It's great. It's going to look good. Matter of fact, it's damn near perfect. How about that? That works. That works great. Yeah. There, Kara Curley. Look at that. Thanks for bringing that up because that is a good point. I didn't think about that.
So there's probably like 3 millimeters on both sides of the edge, but it's still symmetrical.
Close enough is good enough.
That's right, Dr. Bob. First ribbon of the year right there.
Surveyor. Yep.
John beat everybody to it.
Dang.
Anyway, so that's going to be the program cover. That's going to be the badge, and it's also the T-shirt.
The
So-
shirt.
So
Yeah.
this guy that Askren Art drew, Brian Podell, this is the official ReaperCon art for this year. And the mini is really badass too.
It's so cool.
So what is this? Oh, the new Pokey tool. I haven't even seen this yet.
Yep. I asked Ghent and to see if we got one, and there we go.
So this is the new Pokey tool. This was sculpted by Julie. I believe Julie and Bob are on here. I believe Julie did it. Didn't really say. They didn't say who. Is it signed on the back, John?
No.
Didn't say anything.
Nope.
Julie, did you do that? I thought Julie did it.
They'll let us
Green
know.
users, let us know who did this. It's either Bob or Julie. I think it was Julie. So this is the Pokey tool, which I think Julie did it. Okay. This is going in the swag bag, Lauren.
Yes.
Did we decide that the
Yes.
other day?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have him and Han, but yes.
Yeah, that's going to come in the swag bag. These are metal this year, not plastic.
Whoop.
So look at that. It works great. I just leave it just like that. It looks
Oh.
cool.
Little cutie patootie.
That's cool. I like that. Oh, we got to do another drawing, John.
Yeah.
Nope.
We're almost done.
Can you do it from there? Or are you
I
up from
cannot.
there? Okay.
Oh.
But yeah. There's
Fun stuff.
There's the Pokey
Yep.
tool. And then I guess really the only thing that's kind of new over here is I have the July promo, but this is not the July promo, but
Yeah.
we just wanted to show you the
The
Yeah. So if when you get the swag bag, you're going to get the regular size mousing in your swag bag. There's
The one on the right.
The
This
right.
is the Night of the Flame Worm, the little one, the regular size mousing. The one on the left is the fun size mousing that's only available in the kids bag.
Yes.
If you order a kids bag and you're not a kid, you're not going to get it. Okay. We only made a handful, right? And it's just for the kids. If we have any extras, as usual, we will sell these online, but the fun size one is only available in the kids bag. We're not selling that as a regular item. The Night of the Flame Worm regular size will also, you know what? Here's the funny thing. We do the fun size mousings.
Yeah.
People complained. We don't like the fun size mousings. Do them in regular size.
Yeah, they're
we
too
go back
big.
to fun regular size. People are like, well, we want them in fun size. We can't.
I
just can't
I
win.
told Lauren, I said, why don't we just make them both and package them in the same package? So when you buy it, you get a small one
You
and
get
a large
both
one.
sizes.
you get both sides, and nobody
You're
can say
stuck
anything.
with both, yeah.
Trash is gonna get a bunch of kids from the Walmart parking lot. Now look, I'll tell you this: if people want fun size mousings, hey man, no skin off my nose. Just let's do it. I don't care. But I know that we can only do so much in a
Yeah.
day, so
Yeah.
But for ReaperCon, that's the way it's going to go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So
we
we're-
also have the other 3 Kids Badge figures right there.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, do you want to show? Okay, so John, you want to pick one up, and then I can
Yeah.
kind of. Those are
Well, let's show the other.
They're durable.
those are the 2 kids figures, and let me read their official names. We've got the Fighter Girl and the Wizard Boy,
What
obviously.
a great official names those
but,
are.
okay, so here's the thing, Ron. Your sheet had just Fighter Girl and Wizard Boy.
Yes.
But were you
Yes.
going to keep the name?
No, they're going to get official names.
Okay.
Christine Van Patten sculpted these, and she called them Adriana and Ronaldo.
Yes.
I think because she just couldn't think of names, so she named them after Adrian and myself. I don't think they're going to be have final names of Ronaldo and Adriana or whatever.
Yeah. So
They're
going-
big. They're not gaming scale. John, do you have Sir 4 scale over there? They're not. They're the same size as the pirate type kids that we did a few years ago. So yeah, they're not. These are for the kids' bag. So they're just fun, large figures for kids to paint.
Yeah.
They're great though. Christine did a fantastic job. They are kid heroes. They're going to be the kid heroes on the coloring pages this year. And then there's the Night Owl too.
Yeah, also done by Christine. Yeah.
Also done by Christine. Now here's what happened with the Night Owl. So back in 2018, we were going to do the night classes, the ones that start after 7:00, and we wanted an incentive to get people to take
Night
these
classes.
night classes because usually by 7:00 people were worn out and they don't want to do any night classes. So I asked Christine to do this Night Owl design, and if you took a Night Owl class, you get a free Night Owl figure. It's sort of the incentive. Well, things didn't work out, and because of cost cutting and all kinds of stuff that happened, it was decided we're not going to do that. So this figure's been on the server for 7 years, just sort of sitting around. I guess Courtney found it or Bonita found it.
Courtney and Bonita were looking for figures and ideas and
Yeah.
stuff, going through the trenches of everything.
and stuff, and they brought it to me like, "What is this?" I said, "Well, this was the old Night Owl figure. Instead of doing, we did it as a sticker that year, but since we needed kids figures this year, and we had the other 2 Christine Van Patten figures plus the Night Owl plus the Mouseling, which Gene, when he uploaded it, accidentally came in at the wrong size. We had these 4 figures all of a sudden, and so it's like, well, let's just divide these up evenly, and they'll go into the kids bag. So the kids bags are packed with cool stuff.
Yeah.
So there's only a limited amount of figures, probably 40, 50 of each of these figures
Yeah.
spread out.
50,
About,
give or take.
So I think we're doing 100 and how many kids bags are we doing?
I
We normally do about 100.
Yeah, we normally do about 100, but I think we were aiming for a little bit over because we always have kids
We
show
always
up.
run out, yeah.
We always run out, and so I think the hopeful amount was 200, but we're going to go a little bit less than that for this first round.
Yeah.
But we're going to have the ability to do up to that.
So, and whatever's left over, we will put up online for sale, or we'll put it in the booth at ReaperCon or something like that.
Yeah, they're going to be in the kids' bag first, so that the kids have a chance to get a figure that they're able to paint, and then whatever's left, that's when
Yeah. Now
Cool
this
stuff.
piece is John said we showed this. My memory is faulty, so I don't remember showing this, but here it is again.
Yeah.
This is the Ryle Rainheather bust.
Yes.
Lauren, how do you get this?
That is going to be in the artist box this year.
Yes.
So when you buy our artist box, that bust is going to be included into that.
And we are going to be producing this and releasing this as a regular item in the fall. So
Yes.
if you don't make it to ReaperCon, you don't get an artist box, this piece will still be available in the fall online. We're going to be producing this as a regular figure.
Yep.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's fantastic.
This is the sculpt by Guzelle.
Yeah, Gazelle sculpted. This was the gaming scale version. I think
And just blew it up.
Yeah,
and then
Daryl just
fixed it up.
took it, blew it up, chopped it off, put it on the base, and he had to. I think we did talk about this last time.
Yeah,
he had to
he-
redo the stitches on the
laces,
bodice.
yeah.
Because in gaming scale, those pieces have to be exaggerated, and it didn't look right on the larger version. So yeah, beautiful piece. It'll go great with all our other busts in the line. Polka member asked what comes in the artist box. As of today,
Yeah.
what comes in the artist box?
As of today, I got my little sheet here. We've got the bust, obviously, that we just showed. We have the triad with the Precious Jade, the Fruity Orange, and the Wishlight Violet. We have that self-healing cutting mat.
Which is super cool.
that hasn't arrived
Hasn't
yet.
arrived yet. Hasn't
So we
arrived yet.
can't show. Unfortunately, we can't show a physical picture of it.
Oh,
But
did we bring the other piece over?
yes,
Oh, you got it.
yes, I did get it.
What other piece?
We're going to
Lauren's got
include.
it. It's a thing, not a piece, not an actual.
So this bad boy right
oh.
here. Now, The thing is, I loaded it up with stuff that's not going to be.
Okay, so this is just an example of what you could do with it.
This is an example of what you could do with it, but you're going to get one of these brush holder bags. And,
Oh, there's just a bunch of random stuff
yeah,
in it.
there's a bunch of random stuff.
Oh, okay.
I was testing it out.
Did you put your license in there or anything?
No, unfortunately not. David has that. I forget my purse all the time.
So now we wanted to get this embroidered or custom printed with the Reaper logo, but there was no time.
Yep.
But we wanted to have this in the artist box. So we just sort of, there we go.
Hold on.
John.
Ooh, let's see.
Yeah, hold
There
on.
we go.
I got you.
John's going to show it off.
We
so
wanted it, but we just didn't have time. But we wanted to put this in the artist box. So
Yeah.
you'll get this brush holder. It's a handy little thing to have.
inside, there's going to be a ton of brushes. It will not include.
Like Lauren said, that stuff is not included, but
Yeah.
that's what you could do with it.
Yeah, I wanted to see how many brushes I could fit in there. And then I was like, "Oh, what can tweezers fit in there? How do the tweezers look in there?" So all the innards in that is not going to be in the bag when you get it.
Right.
But it also, John, if you grab it, it stands up.
Oh.
Yep. So when you're at a table and you want to like have your brushes kind of
It's really hard to show off.
Yeah. We'll show it off right there in a second. But
How does it stay up?
it Velcros actually. So you kind of fold one of the here, I'll go over there. Feel that?
Oh.
There you go.
Yep. There you go, yeah.
Like this.
Just like that. And you have your little brush pop-up
Yep.
thing, just like that.
It pops up, it holds the brushes, that way you can grab it really easily. It also, as I found out, does indeed hold a brush still packaged in there quite nicely.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so if you're like me and you don't open up all your brushes every single time.
So, yeah, Dr. Bob, I think Dr. Bob mentioned just putting a sticker on it. That is an option we talked about. But again, there's a lot of things. Look at there. There's a lot of things that we're kind of, it's going to be a test market for us this year at ReaperCon, some interesting things. And if they turn out that they get a good reaction, good reception, we may be producing these with the Reaper logo already on there. So lots of fun stuff.
Somebody said something, yeah, it was Dr. Bob. The loop in the middle, it's actually a little, if you open it back up, John, there's that little loop.
Yeah, what's that loop?
Yeah, you pop it out and you can loop it onto your bag or
Oh,
you can
I
like
see.
hold it like a little mini purse, like a little clutch. I was doing that earlier,
Okay.
but super cute. I actually really like it. I've been messing around with it a little bit just to make sure that, quality, durable. Don't go throwing it at, the kids to get the kids' bags, but
You know what? I have an idea, and I'll talk to you guys after the show about it.
Look at that.
Remind me to ask you guys after the show.
oh, you could attach it to your belt too.
Yeah.
So there it is, like when it's like all when you prop it up.
So we're excited to get the cutting mat in. John
Yes.
found these cutting mats, and then we went and put the logo on it and all this kind of fun stuff. And so we got them ordered, and they came in, or they haven't come in. But hopefully they'll be here before the next Reaper Live. But I'm really excited about those, the cutting mats. They're really cool.
Yep.
And then lastly, let's show the June promo, and then I'll go back over there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So,
The June promo is awesome.
Oh, I
or the
love
July promo. Sorry.
July.
Sorry, July. But the June promo is awesome too.
it.
This is called The Oath.
The Oath.
The Oath.
Oh, you changed it.
Yes, since we called it Knighthood originally, but it was just sort of a placeholder name. But this is called The Oath. This is a 3-part set. So the knight who's kneeling, his sword is separate. His wrist and his sword are separate because we wanted you to be able, like on the kneeling guy picking the lock for June, we wanted you to be able to paint the face. So he's cut at the wrist or the elbows actually,
Ah. Sorry.
and then you have the queen there who's doing the knighting. Dang it! I wish I'd sent the
There we go.
turnaround. But this is by Bobby Jackson, and it's just really, really nicely done. It's a really nice piece. It looks really good. It's really cool. So that'll be the July promo, The Oath, and that'll be going live. Gosh, when's the first?
Next week,
Sometime next week. And that's free. How do you get a free figure, Lauren?
I place an order of $40 or more
You can
Where?
on
Amazon?
ReaperMini.com.
Oh, not Amazon.
So
Nope,
there's
not Amazon.
there's him without his arms.
Tuesday.
I just had his arms blue tacked on there. But he
Yeah,
has
so
his
that way you can
helmet
paint the
down.
face, and then you can paint the chest and everything, and then glue his arms on.
Yep,
So he has his
Tuesday.
helmet down there, and then obviously she could also be here, like by herself. But she's holding a scabbard in her left hand. Like
She's
she
really
just,
pretty.
like she just drew the
Yep.
sword out.
She's
She has a
really,
little
really
crown
pretty.
on.
Some really good stuff. Bobby did a great job on her. Really good job. I'm really excited about this.
There you go. Ta-da.
So good stuff. And then let's see. I'm trying to remember what.
Technically,
If you guys, go ahead.
well, I got a couple more things, but we
Okay.
also have drawings and stuff to do.
Oh yeah, we may as well just do them all at once.
How many do we have? I can't remember.
2, I
10.
believe.
Two, yeah.
Okay.
We have the 45 and then the top of the hour.
All right, let me pull
And that'll do it.
Let me pull 5 more.
And so the August promo is going to be. No, we haven't done it with magnet insets. The August promo, we've seen a theme here with kneeling characters.
Mm-hmm.
That'll continue in August. You'll just have to wait and see. I haven't even seen it yet, but I know Bobby's working on it.
Well, that's the fun part. Whenever we're also surprised.
So yeah, sitting, kneeling characters, stuff like that. That's kind of been a trend for 2025, and it will continue in August and October for sure.
Okay, let's go. Gotta get ready.
All right. We got,
Gray Mouser.
yep. Dibla Beck.
Is it
Stria Davis.
Stria Davis. 2000 Caesar.
Blades 81.
Emily. 10868.
So clever. Laura's Painted Minis.
Sierra Fire.
Pocket lamp.
And Skies Clear. If we said your name, exclamation point claim. Skies, Pocket, Laura. There you go. This is episode 251. 251 of Reaper.com. Follow those instructions that you just see in chat right there. Everybody claim. Congratulations.
Woo.
251. Congratulations. You can spend it on your new release that just came out on the 23rd.
Check that and see what's going on.
But you can also save it for July to get
Yes.
the, what's it called? The Oath?
The Oath.
Yep.
I think it was called Knighthood at one point.
It was called Knighthood.
Yeah, okay.
And it's
The
just
Oath.
called The Oath. Yeah, trash. The
tired.
20 sitting, kneeling, resting. Yeah, not the oath. Trash the oath. Yeah, I think August is going to be really cool too. So,
Now that I'm back over here, sorry, we can show this off.
Oh, yeah.
okay, cool.
That was
So-
a quick picture Bonita took of the pink.
This is
UV
the
reactive.
pink UV. So all the inside of all the little cracks and everything like that. So it kind of acts a lot like a wash. Like it's just going to get in all the little cracks and crevices. It is pretty thin. So
Yeah.
you can see on the bottom of the cloak there, and especially inside the mask, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So if you want to do internal glowing things, it'll work pretty well.
Glowing wash.
And we do want to make sure that this isn't glow in the dark stuff, right? It is
Technically,
UV
no.
reactive.
It's UV
stuff.
reactive.
Now, I know that there was some stuff that we were working on a glow in the dark thing, but that hasn't quite worked out yet. I know Bonita's been on it doggedly trying to get it to work out, but not quite yet.
There's microns and all kinds of
Yes.
terminology.
Okay.
But what else you got, Lauren?
I got this. Ooh,
Oh, that come in?
yep, that came in today.
good.
If you want to show this off to Ron real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Got that little bad boy.
guys-
The
you
folders
guys-
came in today.
You guys know that.
Yep.
Yeah. All the stuff's coming in. I feel like every week new stuff is arriving.
Yep, every week. And technically, we could show off this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we showed a picture off of
Yeah,
it.
we showed you guys a picture of it, and I believe this is going in the
Brian Wynn store?
Yeah. Brian Wynn
Oh, the
store.
Brian Wynn store.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oop, let me put it back together because it came taken apart. But this
Yes.
is the tumbler.
It has like a little sleeve around it. Looks like a fabric.
Fumbling with it.
Looks like a stretchy fabric.
It's not. It's actually rubber.
Rubber?
Yeah, that's why
Oh.
it's getting so hard.
You'll need
put
to
up.
save up all your nut bucks if you want to buy. That's right,
Yeah,
Trash. If you
nut
wanna buy
bucks.
one of these.
Yep.
Yes. It has the Reaper logo that you can't really see because of the
On the camera?
glare.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like right there.
You saw it on the picture, yeah. Reaper logo.
Yep, these came in. They're really
Hey,
nice,
dishwasher
actually.
safe. We learned our lesson.
Are they dishwasher safe?
I would assume so.
I'm going to bet that logo is not dishwasher safe.
Oh, the logo?
But I don't know. I don't know. I guess we could find out before ReaperCon. I can
Yeah.
throw
Well, I
mine in.
know.
Well, it's not going to implode on itself.
My
like,
kid put a paper label on his. I don't
Yeah,
know what he was
he
thinking.
did. He put a paper label. It
Paper
said his
label on
name. This one's gonna be mine.
Because remember the old red ones, the old plastic
Yeah,
ones? People
yeah.
would put those in their dishwasher.
Did the logo come off?
No, the heat
Oh, just
like crumpled
took
it.
apart.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked like it imploded on itself.
This is for hot and
don't
cold.
put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Hand wash only, I bet. If
This?
you want to keep the logo.
The logo?
Most likely.
Was there a
but
little, is there a little piece of paper in there? I think the red ones had a little piece of paper. It said
Nope.
Yeah,
hand wash only.
I said do not put in
Yeah.
the dishwasher.
Don't put in that dishwasher.
It's good times.
Yes.
But there you
I
go.
love seeing everybody's pictures of them in the
They're
dishwasher.
broken. Yeah.
It's
The
like
good
an
thing they were. Fun.
No Reaper Bucks from last year. These are different ones. Last year we
Yes.
had the silver and gold
You had the
coins.
dragon and the owlbear.
Yep.
Yeah. This year it's the squirrel and the dog.
Yeah.
Squirrel and doggy
Squirrel and
dollars.
and the wolf.
Yeah. The 300 and the 100.
Yeah. Cool.
There you go.
All right. There you go. Folder.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they came in around like early morning.
Okay.
So
Cool. Good deal. And we have stickers. We have stickers ordered that are coming in next week. We have some boxes.
yep.
No, some labels coming in next week for some stuff. We have all kinds of fun
Ooh,
stuff
yeah.
coming up. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Ta-da. I think that's about it for me. I think really. I'll be back on tomorrow during Reaper Live
Yeah.
or Reaper Land. Sorry.
Land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else got anything else?
Daryl is painting the Garavank the Ghoul King miniature right now.
Ooh,
It's
Garavank.
looking really cool. Before he showed it to me before I came over. It's looking really good. It's cool.
Yeah.
That stuff is really good. There's some really fun stuff coming for ReaperCon. The Wizard in the Wagon. Have
Yeah, we showed that one off.
we did, and
Yeah.
Janae is painting that. It looks really good. We have the Ghost Girl we saw a couple weeks ago. That's
Yeah.
I know that Kara's painting that, the official paint job.
what's-
That'll be a limited time piece at ReaperCon.
Oh, and she's gonna be fantastic.
Pretty cool. Christine did an excellent job with that. So there's all kinds of neat stuff we're gonna have this year. So
Yeah.
we will see. Yeti, you never know. Maybe. We've talked about it many times before, and it kind of comes up and it goes away, but you never know. Yeah, I know, Kara. We got to lower our standards. Let's just keep things in front of us. All right. I think
Right.
that's it.
Yeah.
I
think
think
that's all
I
I
think I'm all
got.
done. Chat. Any last minute questions while I look for a raid?
Yeah.
Don't forget that we still have all of our shows that we normally do. Rhonda wasn't feeling too well this week, so she canceled her show on Tuesdays. She has that new time on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Central. Luca, I just sent Luca a box of stuff, so he's gonna have some new stuff. He's starting to run thin on all the stuff we sent him before, so now he needs new stuff to paint. So we sent him some new stuff.
And costume contest is still Friday, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
There's sign-ups on Tabletop Events if
The
you are going
folder
to
says, right?
if you're going to participate.
I cannot wait to see everybody.
Go get all your shirts, and don't
This
forget
is
you
it.
have 4 days
Very
left
good.
to get your shirt, your ReaperCon pre-order shirt. So, and then Paint Club we do it 3 days a week, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday at the game store if you're local and want to come hang out with Mr. Janae and everybody else that shows up to Paint Club. I think on this Wednesday that we had 30 people there. Paint Club was
Ooh.
popping off this week. So
Got a phone
Shout
call
out.
yesterday going, hey, when's Paint Club? I was like, it's every day. Come on up every day.
and Reaper's birthday is next week. So I think we
Yes.
have Friday off next week. So
Our 33rd birthday.
33rd birthday. Woo! Expedition 33. We did it.
Yeah, it
phone
actually
actually
works,
works.
Dr. Bob. I still don't check the messages, but when I do answer it, it does work.
I love that answer. When I answer it, it works.
When it works. So yeah, come check out the Reaper Game Store and Paint Club and all the other fun things that happen over there.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. I think I got a raid.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's somebody new. I just went to the miniature section and found somebody new.
All right.
go.
It's a funny name. It is. Let me make sure I got this right. Paste. It's Drink Your Paint Water Live.
All right.
So
Sounds like a good one.
it looks like they're working on some Warhammer stuff. I thought it was a funny name, so we don't know. I'm just raiding them into it. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us
Happy early
tonight.
birthday, Chaos Queen.
Yep. Happy early
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy early birthday to everyone, and happy late birthday to everyone we missed. So
Yeah. See you guys tomorrow.
yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye. Wait, hold on. Do I have an instant?
Wait.
I think they can still hear us. Because for some reason the audio's all messed up here. Let me start the radio. Starting it now. We got 10 seconds. So you got 10 seconds away. I'm pretty sure for some reason this audio's all messed up. So. Something happened. I'm gonna have to. Bye, miss you already. Yeah. I just hit the raid button.